Welcome everyone to Skype University Hackathon 2016. I'm really happy to see that there are a lot of people in the audience, not only the participants and the mentors, but also guests from outside of the event. Welcome everyone. Our event is going to take a few hours, and I'm sure you're going to have some fun. As past experience shows, it's usually meant to be a serious presentations, but there's always some fun as well to be had. Hi everybody, my name is Paul Vahur. I'm the project manager for the Skype University Hackathon 2016. So what do we have in here? We had about 48 hours to build projects. We have 11 teams working on their ideas who are comprised of 50 participants. They come from very many universities in Estonia and other countries. And we have a total of 14 countries represented from almost all of the continents. We are really lucky to be able to be in this building, in IT College building, which is not very far from the Skype office where we started this event. This is a really awesome environment for studying. And as we have found out in the last 48 hours, it's also a great environment for doing hackathons. I want to invite to the stage Lauri Võsandi, Head of Curriculum in the IT College, to greet us here. Okay.
Hi. So, welcome to Estonian IT College. I'm Lauri. I've graduated from Estonian IT College actually a few years ago in 2011. And then I had my master's abroad, actually thanks to Skype scholarship. So thank you, Skype. And currently I'm working here as a lecturer and the head of the IT systems curriculum. I also teach a few courses, the Python course. And actually that's what I would like to talk about. Few words about the events that are going on at the IT College and the events that you can visit. So even if you're coming from abroad, you can come to the 4th floor to the robotics club, knock on my door, ask, hey Lauri, what's going on? Do you have some interesting things going on this week? So for example, this week we have a Python Code Club coming up on Wednesday. That's also at here, IT College. We have a student bar coming up on Thursday. So that's, I think, that's one of those things that came from Denmark. So it's a place where the students and teachers could socialize in a free atmosphere. Of course, we have our robotics club. That's where I mostly spend my time. That's on the 4th floor in room 412. We have there 3D printers, CNC machines, and Raspberry Pis, and all sorts of equipment. If you need advice or if you just want to try out an idea, prototype something there, come and knock on the door, ask for permission. I'm pretty sure that anyone who happens to be there will gladly help you, and you can make some friends as well. Other than that, we also have Media Club. I think the Media Club guys are actually recording this whole event, so good job. We have Microsoft user group, Linux user group. I'm not sure when we have next event for those. And we have cybersecurity summer school coming up this summer. That's actually for PhD students, but I'm not sure who actually can tell more about that. Maybe Marili can tell you more about that. And in autumn, we have a competition open for everyone. We have Cyber Olympics competition. So that's a competition where you could test your knowledge about cybersecurity. So that's about it. I have a few words on behalf of myself. As a Ubuntu user, I would like to see improvements in the Skype client. So please put a little bit more effort into the Linux version of your client application. There's a lot of Linux users among the students of the IT College and also among the teachers. So that's about it. Thank you, and you can continue.
Thank you, Lauri. So 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 I want to introduce, so the way it's gonna happen tonight, we're gonna hear demos from 11 teams, one after another. There are 6 judges here helping to decide who are the winner. And not only them, we have Skype mentors in the audience who are wearing those light blue shirts. So they will be also helping to decide judges who wins what. And you have an opportunity to choose a winner as well. We will have People's Choice Award. How you can do that will only be people who are in this room. Once we have shown all the demos, and there is about a half an hour intermission, there are voting cups where you can put in your token. So please do that, watch the demos carefully and see which you might like most and help us to decide who the People's Choice Award winner is. But let me introduce the judges now. We have 6 judges. First up is Juhan Ernits, Associate Professor from Tallinn University of Technology. Mr. Peep Küngas, Associate Professor from Tallinn, Senior Researcher from University of Tartu. Mr. Lauri Võsandi again, from the IT College, he was just on the stage here. Mr. Kaspar Hanni, the Head of Compliance and Software Acquisition from Microsoft Baltics. Thank you. And finally, Triin Mahlakõiv, Startup Community Manager from Technopol. Skype is very fortunate to be in this campus here, which is mostly known as Tallinn University of Technology campus. Oh, yeah, I have one more slide. I just wanted to mention with regards of Technopol, but it's also a lot of the buildings here are managed by Technopol. So it's great to be here with Technopol, with Mektori, with IT College, with Tallinn University of Technology and Skype. And finally, we have the judge from Skype, Filip Seljanko, Senior Program Manager. So we are moving pretty good in our schedule here. We told the teams to be ready in 5 minutes. Is the first team ready to present? Yeah, okay, and is everybody fine that we'll start 5 minutes earlier? Yeah, teams, okay, everybody's eager to do that. So let me explain, not yet, just a second. We'll explain what's going to happen. So each team will have 3 minutes to do their demo, and we're gonna shop about it. If you cross the 3 minutes, I will cut you off. And then there is 3 minutes for questions from the judges. We'll hope to be done in about an hour and 20 minutes. So that's the rules. And now the first team can come to the stage. Copo, come here.
Okay. Hi, I am Laura from Team Copo. Our solution is web-based and it gives people, mostly students, an opportunity to connect other students and form groups very easily, because now people like me who are not extroverts, they're introverts, it's hard for them to find teammates, and so Copo will bring together people who have really good skills and also people who have ideas, but they don't have the people to bring it to life. So basically, Copo helps you to get noticed. Well, our 3 main reasons are to connect people, project management, and also if you are using Copo, your portfolio will be automatically created for you. We did a survey to get to know how many people find it necessary, and it turns out 72% of the survey, for the 72% of the people who answered our survey said that it is necessary for them. So we are trying to find a solution to a problem that many of us have. Copo can be binded also with other platforms like LinkedIn and also GitHub, and it's good for IT companies as well because they can put their ads to Copo, and they can also they can see these portfolios and find the people that they need to their company. And here you can see we made a working functional mockup this weekend, and this is our website. And when you go there, then you can try the mockup yourself. So first of all, you have to log in. So there are different views. Then there is this page is shown to you. You can find everything you need, and you can easily collect all your projects that you have done to there. And you can also connect other people's to get your idea out there and make it real. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Laura, Team Copo, and we have questions from judges.
Question. The audience is Estonian universities, or it can be used all around the world?
It can be used all around the world because these problems are worldwide, and there is no reason why, when you are from other countries, there is no reason why you can't use it.
So it's a system where you create real and virtual teams for your project?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
A question about forming teams. So can you elaborate, because this is quite difficult to form teams, especially in classes, and how does your environment make that easier? Well,
first of all, you register on this website, and then you can basically, it can be used for hackathons as well, because you can go to the project that there is, or you can make a project if there isn't yet, and then there are teams formed, like teams, and you can choose which team you want to join.
Maybe I can elaborate a bit. Well, you start off by, if you take a school project, then you have schools pre-made. Then you can pick a school. There you have the different subjects. You pick a subject, and there you can see different projects in the system, and you can also add yourself as a free member that you wish to be a part of some project, or you can actually apply for a project. Like, I have these skills and this person needs these skills, so I'm here.
Does anyone else have questions?
More questions from the judges?
Yes, so you mentioned the survey that you conducted a while ago. So I assume the idea itself is, well, it has matured for a while. Could you elaborate further? Whether you started, let's say, from scratch, or did you plan for that hackathon some while ago?
Do you want to?
Yeah. Well, actually, the idea, several years ago, in IT College, a student said that she would like there to be an infrastructure where she could find students with skills. She knows that there are people with skills in this building, but she can't find them. She is a young entrepreneur. So this idea kind of seemed like something that we could actually take up and build upon. The portfolio system was actually made for motivating the students to use this system, because they can actually gain something from this. You know, when people graduate, they actually expect you to have 3 years of experience. And at that point, you might actually forget some of the things you've done, some projects. But here, you have a pretty good, well, it needs a little bit of tweaking, but you have a pretty good overview of what you've done. People can like it, and you can see how many people have seen it. Since you have the links to GitHub, then it's just an immediate overview of things.
Thank you. Your time is up. So the quick question, the work that you have shown here, you have done all in the last 48 hours?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll have next team coming up called UniPal. While they come down here, please the next team after that, you know who you are. Be prepared, come down earlier. So I'll just talk briefly that not only did they work on their projects here, the teams, they also got a mentoring from the Skype mentors. We had 15 Skype employees here from different fields, helping out with the software development, database management, and community and marketing as well. So there were a lot of people. So okay, so where do you need to connect? HDMI. Just. So sorry, that we can't use for HDMI. So just a second. Let's do this. Can you please sit down and can the next team come up here? Sorry, Bookinista. Can you do the presentation right now? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about these technical difficulties. We'll try to sort it out in between. So thank you for coming down the shortness. Yes, you can use this computer. Yeah.
Is this? Oh, yeah. Fine.
Your time starts now.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Prashant, and this is my team, Alex and Maria, and we are from Bookinista. So, as you might have guessed, it is something to do with books and instantly. So, before going any further, let me ask you one question. I'm sure you all have a lot of books with you at home, and you're not using it anymore. So, this is all about making use of these books and knowledge and resource. So a few weeks ago, I wanted to appear for Microsoft certification, and I was looking for some resources. And of course, such books are really expensive, and they're not available in the library. So I thought I will ask my friends, my colleagues, my professors. And then finally, I reached out to a lot of social media posts and Facebooks. And then finally, I found Alex, and Alex had this book that I wanted, and Maria had the book that Alex wanted. So finally, we got in touch with each other, and then we exchanged the books. So, yeah, I was happy. I saved a lot of money without buying this book. But looking at the bigger picture, it's not just money that I saved. It's for a bigger cause. It's all about environment. We are saving on books. We are not cutting down trees. It's a lot of good thing for the environment. So that's why we thought we should do something. And that's the reason we invented and created this application called Bookinista, wherein it's a portal all in all just for book lovers, wherein you just post whatever books you have or you might want to share from others. So how this works, so you log in with your account and then you can see what all is uploaded already, and then you can search. Let's say you want to search something, and then it will show if it is available, and if it is not available, it will say that it isn't available. And then you can also go to your profile and look at the books that you have already uploaded, and you can also add a new book. So apart from this, what is the value? We thought that we don't want to make money out of it because this is just sharing of knowledge. So we researched a lot on how to make money, and then we understood that there are a lot of companies who are ready to invest, or they want to do this thing as a charity. So even Microsoft has something for us. So that's how our business model works. And keep sharing and spread the knowledge and save the environment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Prashant, for the presentation. So now you have 3 minutes for the questions from the judges.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Just a quick question. You mentioned about the business model, that you are not in this for the money, or if you elaborate that a little bit on that.
Yeah, we are not concentrating about selling the books or making money as a middle person in between, but we want the books to be exchanged among people so that they can just not spend on the books itself.
Thank you for the presentation. I've actually heard such a similar idea. So why would your team succeed with this project? What is specially new?
Okay. There is something similar to this, but not exactly the same thing. What we plan to do in future is that even the communication itself, we want it to be done through Skype, which is also free. And also the existing solution is not, yeah, sure.
I'm sorry for interrupting. We were thinking about connecting people in a local community. So whenever someone is looking for a book, he can actually get an information about a location. So for example, if somebody has an English textbook in Lasnamäe, so another person can just physically stop by and receive it. So it's about local communities and cities.
Well, that's the difference.
Okay, you mentioned uploading books. So uploading means basically uploading the description of a book, or actually uploading book?
Yeah, it's something like IMDb. You just click and you see the title and just a brief content, what is there in it.
So then it's likely to be legal. But
yeah, I understand.
but how do you distinguish from libraries?
Libraries don't have all the books, or even if they do have, it's often the case that I personally did not find some books and I went to my professors asking for the textbooks. So, well, I finished, I'm in my second year and I have a first year textbook with me, which I no longer need it. So I can basically give it to somebody who is in need.
Quick question, what's the main motivation for the people to put up their books?
To clean their room and make more space.
I think you have a really good idea here, which is sharing textbooks in a university and kind of selling them onwards. This is a service that could definitely be elaborated, and you could look at also what's been done elsewhere around this idea.
True. Thank you. Yeah.
Can you just quickly answer what has been done during the hackathon? What have you had before, and what has been done during the hackathon?
Well, this idea was not there before, so we eventually came up with this idea, and we were thinking if it is possible even to create such a system, because we are not involving any money in this, so it's for a social cause. So it has to be technically viable in the market if we want to launch such a product.
Thank you. Your time is up. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, good work. Next team is Recify. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start your time. Go.
Hi, I'm Siim from Recify. As a student, I find it extremely hard to find recipes that fit my tight budget. But I've also heard that there are mothers that don't know what recipes to make for their families. We have a solution for that, and we'll demonstrate it now. Renee will choose the budget and how many people he needs to feed. He will also select how many, what type of food he'd like to eat. After doing so, he will be able to choose the recipe that fits him the best. But I'd also like to add that while we get all the data from the store's own database, so we won't show you any recipes that you wouldn't be able to create with the ingredients found in the store. Coming back to the presentation, Renee has already put all the items into the basket, so when he arrives at his home, he will be able to start making his food. Thank you.
Good work.
Thank you, a great app. Can you a little bit elaborate how you will find those recipes and how you will find food?
Actually, we will, at first we will create the recipes ourselves, but we were thinking like companies like Tere and so forth want to promote their products, so they create recipes for them, and they could put their recipes on our service, so people could actually use them. What was the second half of the question? Or
well, you pretty much answered it, but the question, how you will earn money with your application?
Earn money. We're going to implement a store for the likes of Gordon Ramsay and Jamie Oliver to add their recipes, and we will take a little cut from that profit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So who do you see as your main user? Who's the user group?
Students and mothers and any person who has been in a grocery store and not known what to make for dinner.
Did you manage to do a user testing during this hackathon?
No, not yet, but we're planning on doing that.
There are many recipes out there in the internet. How do you differentiate from a person just finding the recipe and the recipe sites?
The thing that makes us unique is that the recipe, if you select the recipe, it will compile your shopping list, and all the recipes that you see, you don't have to go finding some ingredient. All the ingredients are in the store already. That is what differentiates us from the regular recipes.
Thanks.
So can you tell me in one sentence, what is the main problem, or what solution does it provide to what problem, this app?
It helps you find recipes. That's it.
It helps you...
In a budget, yes, exactly.
Like it helps you get fed.
So is it also going to be available as a web application besides the Windows app?
It's actually a web application right now, but we put it in an app to make it look like an app.
So what did you achieve during this hackathon?
We made this prototype, and we thought about the idea a lot, like how would it work in the real world.
Okay, thank you. Your time is up. Okay, thank you very much. So we'll go back to the second presentation that didn't start, so they figured out how to do that. So next up is UniPal. Okay, are you ready to present? Okay, very good. So let's start your time now.
Hi everyone, I'm Ingrid and I'm a business student. Once I was driving home from Tartu and working on my study materials for the microeconomics course. And for me, it is very important to have all the important things in one place. So to do that, I had to use all the books, all the lecture notes, and all the additional information from the internet. And it takes a lot of time because you have to work through so much irrelevant information. And what's funny is that on the bus, I actually saw students struggling with the exact same problem. So then it hit me, what if there was a website where students could share their documents with their peers? Moreover, what if they could also earn from it? So on the one hand, it would create more free time, and on the other hand, it would create university students an opportunity to earn. So that's what we have been doing for the past few days. So we basically have a working website, and you can either sell, buy, or just browse. You can use the search engines with just writing the keywords, or you can use the more you can either put your university, field, and subject, and then you can find the exact materials that you need. And then you buy it and download it, and then you have it. So this actually works. And you can check it out at unipal.luige.eu. Yeah. And for the future, right now, the idea is to collect all the best materials. And in the future, we want to actually cooperate with universities. So we want to offer them an opportunity to also share lecture materials or just upload any documents needed. Then we would be able to gather all the best study materials. So the aim of UniPal is to give university students an opportunity to sell their study materials and to make studying more efficient. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being on time. So we now have 3 minutes for questions from judges.
So how can you be sure that this won't be abused by the students to cheat on courses?
Well, the main idea still is like study materials they have made themselves, like lecture notes and all these kinds of things. Well, how to cheat exactly? Like, do you mean they would post the exact questions that have been on the tests? Well, I think that actually lecturers should make different types of tests. So. Hope that answers your questions.
I have a question about the study materials. So where do these study materials come from? Do the students actually make those study materials that they sell, or do they take them from the university and then sell them?
No, they actually make them. So when I have microeconomics course, I have a textbook, I have the slides that my teacher is showing me, and also like some kind of material I'm searching from the internet. So I combine all of these in order to study for a test or an exam. And then I have the complete material that I can upload and sell.
Okay, but you mentioned that you will take the best one. So how do you determine the best one? Because if you make one which is good for you and you make one which is good for you, which one is the best one?
Well, there will be a rating system. So everyone who buys the material has actually the ability to rate it and also to comment on it. So there would be like, you can differentiate between the materials.
Thanks for good clarity on the presentation. Just a question, if I can buy Monday morning lecture notes for €1, are you encouraging absenteeism? Like, are you encouraging people not going to the lecture and instead going there and buying the lecture notes?
Well, I would answer this that people who don't want to attend won't attend anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you. The pitch was very good. My question is, as you said, this page is live and up already.
Yes.
How many documents have been already uploaded there during this hackathon?
3, because actually we just finished and then we uploaded the documents I actually made. So yeah, right now we haven't like really shown people this yet. So.
Some lecture notes actually have been produced as a book in the world. Do you have some ambitions like that for the future?
I know, I know some of those books, and I know that they work pretty well, and yeah, maybe for the future.
Okay, thank you. Your time is up.
Yeah.
Really, that was a really good work on kind of, overcoming the technical obstacle and doing the presentation. Good work on that. So let's move on. Next one is Street Education. Please come to the stage.
Hello, everyone. My name.
Just wait. When the presentation is ready.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start the presentation.
Hi, my name is Angelina, and I'm here to present a team that is called Street Education. I have a question for you. Do you remember all these school chemistry lessons? Have you ever had any problems struggling to remember all these equations and reactions? Please raise a hand if you had. Okay, quite a lot. Actually, my little nephew right now has the same problem. So we came up with the solutions that can help you. And it's an app that uses an augmented reality technology and also 3D animations. And also we have usual paper cards. And I will show you how it works. No. Sorry, technical problems. So you have 2 cards, you put them together, and you scan with our mobile app on your device, like tablet or mobile phone. And when it's scanned is over, you see the result of visualization of chemical reaction in augmented reality. And Roxy will show you how our prototype works. We have a reaction of, can you switch, please?
There.
Okay. We have a reaction of water creation. It really works. And we have no technical background in this technology, but it still works. So let's go to our business model. Our main source of revenue is selling the cards. The app will be for free for different platforms like iOS and Android. And we're planning to expand the number of subjects and make it like an educational platform. We're planning to add, along with chemistry, physics, math, history, geography, etc. And just imagine how schools and kids will benefit from it. It's intuitive, memorable, and exciting. So Street Education combines fun, education, and technology. Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Now questions from the judges.
Thank you. So your main customer would be a school or a parent, or who are your main customers? How do you define?
Everyone who needs more visualization experience, who wants to, everyone actually, for every ages. We've tested it for grown-up people, and they are still fascinated.
So you said your revenue model is that I will elaborate from Kaspar's question. You plan to sell it to schools? Or how do you plan to make money?
We plan to sell cards.
Cards? To schools or to parents or students?
Retail, wholesale, schools, everyone. And we're also planning to make an educational platform with educational institution can make their materials and put on our platform, and we'll take fee from them.
Okay.
Now, in the example, you had oxygen, right? And now, when you looked at this oxygen from your app, it started reacting with hydrogen. So how do you pick the kind of what reaction is going to be visualized?
Right now, it's just a raw prototype that we managed to do in 48 hours. Actually, to be honest, 24 hours. And it's hard to combine, to detect it in two images, but we are working on it.
So the idea would be that you would basically pick the cards you want the reaction to happen, and then it would be visualized to you.
Yeah, you combine them, and it visualized. You can expand.
Actually, if you'll have two cards separately, you can just see separate elements, like here, for example, in second slide. But if you will contact them, like make right distance, they will actually react. Only in that case.
Thank you. Can you elaborate how many programmers have you had in your team?
We have one developer, but yeah, she's a PhD.
And you actually started from scratch?
Yeah, and we used a lot of YouTube videos.
Thank you.
So I'm not aware, how unique is that? Do you have any competitors? Is there something similar already on the market?
Mainly in gaming industry, it's quite popular for augmented reality, virtual reality, but we want to focus on education because we consider it more beneficial. But yeah, the technology is known, but we want to make a platform and contact with educational institutions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next up is a team called Listen Together. So not only did they receive mentorship from the Skype employees, we also had 2 expert pitch coaches here who helped them to improve their presentations. So it's, I have to say, it doesn't come naturally. It takes a lot of hard work to make a good presentation, and I've seen teams are doing really good on that. So, okay. Just a second, let's wait until the presentation is ready. Are you ready? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Hello everyone, my name is Nesli Shah and I'm currently studying here in Tallinn, away from my friends and family, of course. But I use Skype to talk to them every single day. Well, last month, me and my family had a birthday celebration, and we actually would like to have it on Skype by singing karaoke. However, we couldn't, because there is no way to sing karaoke and manage it at the same time during your video calls or calls in Skype. So here we are to offer a solution. We present you Listen Together service to real-time audio applications. And it will allow every call participant to hear what you are currently listening to or playing on your device. Well, in other words, it will be like you are a real-time DJ in your video calls. Of course, this feature and this service could be very useful in different manners as well. For example, a musician would like to share his new records to music companies and get immediate, real-time feedback from them. So, we will cover the issues regarding copyright or license for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But we need your help to build the service into Skype or any other platform like this. So let's listen together. And we also have a little demonstration regarding our service. So let's have a look at it.
Hi, let's sing karaoke.
Let's do it!
Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happens so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
You met a boy, cute as can be. Summer days drifting away. Oh, you know summer nights.
Thank you for attention.
Okay, thank you for this really fun presentation. Let's listen to the questions from the judges.
So where did you get the idea? Where did the problem come?
We were brainstorming for ideas with popular products like Skype, for example. We had several ideas in improving the technical side, but we thought about what if we can share what we are currently listening to without uploading, without sharing the link. I want to surprise my girlfriend for her birthday, like sharing our special song at the right moment, so we can start playing simultaneously on my computer and hers. So that's where the idea came.
Did you explore a little bit on the business side? Like, are you providing this as a service for a subscription, or are there some other models that you have been thinking of?
Yes, we thought it could be a separate service independent of the platform. Skype is just one example that's easy to demo because it's so popular, but there are other services providing video calls, so it could be integrated, and as she mentioned, it could be a music industry merging together with the call industry, so the funding could come from there, or just sell our service completely to Skype, for example.
Or maybe the consumer as well, like, can I buy my favorite song?
Yeah, you can buy, for example, overlays of Mexican hats singing Mexican songs or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so you presented a nice proof of concept. What are real challenges in building a service you can monetize?
The real challenge is to overcome the infrastructure difficulties like the delays in the calls. That's the real technical challenge. And the other are business challenges, pitching the ideas to big companies like Google and Microsoft, Skype.
You mentioned the delays. So can you comment a little bit, like when you have 6 seconds delay, how can this work?
This cannot work with a 6-second delay, and that's one part of the challenge. So ideally, this would use a separate connection from the voice over protocol that in Skype. So because it, unfortunately, it's not high quality enough for high quality audio streaming.
Okay, but you can figure out a way to determine whether you can do it or not.
Yes,
so there
sure.
is a separate kind of. Okay.
Just we don't have any developers amongst us.
Just a quick question, how you will solve legal compliance, copyright issues and all that?
With a really huge bunch of lawyers.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you for your questions. Good work. Yep. Next team up is LanguageWise. Here's a microphone.
We can start?
Just a second. Your colleague is... Are you ready? Yeah, okay. Maybe a little bit, zoom in a little bit. Brightness. You need to adjust brightness. Can you... Okay, this is better. Okay, are you ready now? Yeah, let's go with the time.
Tere, minu nimi on Alona. Ma ei räägi eesti keelt, aga ma tahan õppida rääkima. Hello, my name is Alona, and I'm passionate about learning languages. But I want to learn a language
with a real person, not a robot. And now we're searching for a place where I can find all potential teachers for me. It can be a person who wants to practice language exchange, or experienced and certified teacher, or even language school. But such place doesn't exist yet. So me and my team have a solution for this problem. LanguageWise. LanguageWise is a marketplace which connects people who want to learn language and teachers and school who can teach them. And the main idea, we want to take it off the site. So imagine one of you want to learn Turkish with a real person and you want to do it in Tallinn. So you use LanguageWise and you easily can see all opportunities and you can choose Mert as your teacher. But what if you want to teach language? How to find students? LanguageWise also can help you. Just create a profile and students will find it themselves. If you want to use LanguageWise only for language learning or language exchange, then it's absolutely free for you. But if you want to earn money, then we're expecting a small fee for our help. Our competitors are Tandem Exchange and Linguist, but they don't have our advantages. All teachers in the one place. Opportunity to compare prices, and also you can see experience and the feedback. There are 50% of European and 90% of Estonian students who learn 2 foreign languages. We expect 1 million users in 1 year. In our team, we have 4 different nationalities, startup and hackathon experience, so we make things happen. I do care because LanguageWise built a language community that influence people all over the world to learn languages. LanguageWise, it's never been so easy to learn foreign language. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good work on the presentation. So let's have 3 minutes for the questions from judges.
Do you see this as a separate service or as a plugin to something like Facebook or something like that?
It's a separate service. It can be, yeah. But from now, it's a separate service. But then we can. Yeah.
Okay, so there are many services available for, let's say, mediating freelance services. And based on your characteristics of the task that you are searching, I mean, I can see some of similarities which could be used there.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, in your application, so how much is it specific to the language, let's say, learning language part?
The main idea is language learning.
Is it only about having filters of 2 languages, or is there something more, which is, let's say, important details if you are learning language or looking for a teacher?
It's about building a language community, so it's based on the person needs. If you want to just, I don't know, practice my speaking and I want to do it for free, so I can find a person for language exchange. But if you know that I have a problem with my grammar or writing, then I need a professional teacher, and I can use this LanguageWise like in both ways. So, did I answer your question?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
Is there some extra support for learning a language? I mean,
Like
let's say
exercises in
let's say
the app,
you
or
managed to find a teacher for you or
Yes,
mentor.
yes.
So what happens next?
your message, you send a message to Mert, and you talk to them, and you, as you choose a location, so you are 2 in the same place, so you agreed where you can meet and when to have language classes. Thank you.
So you're looking at peer-to-peer model or also professional teachers that do that with big, larger volume?
We expect also professional teachers and also language schools.
And do you have ambitions in like scheduling those and those classes as well as like any transactions, how people pay for those, or you just pass the contact and you are like matchmaking in that terms?
In case of schools and a professional teacher, we're expecting that they can book through this app. So, and in case of language schools, we expect that school can offer us a discount because we are waiting for 1 million users. So it's good advertising. Yeah.
Well, since we have the data of exchange of the contacts, as a business-to-business site, we can say that in Estonia, Russian is very popular and people want to learn. So we can give this information to language courses when, again, with our help or advertisement, they can get these courses. This is benefit for users and the courses, because you can create a course in one street, but...
Okay. One last question from Trine.
I had actually two, they're connected. So how did you plan to earn money?
We plan to have a subscription fee if you are a teacher. So if you are like, no, I'm planning to have, 5 more students and I don't know where to find them. So you pay €5 for a month and they're finding you. So if you do not find anybody in the 3 months, we will return your money. So our services do not work for you. And in case of the schools, it's a commission fee. So if somebody book the course through our app, so we get 3% of this amount.
Okay.
It's just one time, right?
Yes.
So I'm thinking about retention, how to make sure that the people who are once connected, they won't go out of your system, so they don't have to pay the commission to you. So how do you keep them in your system? But later on we can discuss that.
Sure,
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Ctrl+F. So yeah, we have students from many worlds, many countries in the world, and many universities. And it's nice to see how they find a way to work together, even if they haven't known each other before. So that's the beauty of the hackathon. Okay. Are you ready to present? Okay, let's start the time.
Hello? Okay. Hello, my name is Diana, and I'm from Ctrl+F team. How many of you use the Ctrl+F functionality in your computers? Oh, that's a lot. Me too, I always use it. But whenever I try to use it on paper, safe to say, never works. Did you ever try searching for a street on a map when you're traveling? Or for example, maybe searching for a specific ingredient in a medicine or food? Or suppose you were having an open book exam and you needed to find that specific keyword, given the limited time. To help you, we have created Ctrl+F. It gives you the functionality of Ctrl+F in real life. So let's see how it works. Suppose you're given a paper. Let's try to search the word Skype. So what you do, you go to our app, input the word you're searching for, in this case Skype. Take a picture of the paper with your phone's camera. Voila, the words you are searching for are highlighted. Let me now introduce the team behind this amazing product. Me, Diana, the business developer, Tatev, our communications manager, Christian and Vostan, our software developers. We are planning to launch the application by the end of this year. It is going to be available on Apple Store, Google Play, and Marketplace. For now, go Ctrl+F us on Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, let's have 3 minutes for the question from the judges.
So what have you learned during this hackathon? Building this app.
As a developer, or as a business developer, or as a team? First of all, maybe working together. But okay, serious. Well, we actually learned a lot about this optical character recognition, which is the base of our idea. Yeah.
Before never we faced the technology, so we are starting to observe and
We are starting to observe and get to much more about the technologies, and hopefully we can launch soon. That's it.
So do you actually have anything that works?
Yeah, sure. We already implemented that application which taking photo and scanning it, taking the whole word separately, and actually it's that all that was shown is working.
Have you also looked at some potential competitors?
Actually, there is no competitor for the searching. There are many applications that do the scanning and translating or some other functionalities, but no for searching.
So you launch next year. How you will get money?
By finding funding.
But after the launch, how
after
will
the
you earn money?
Okay. So we're thinking about using. We're going to use a freemium model, so basically free, but so for example, now we're concentrating on English. The other languages will be available on request and with payment.
Okay, thank you.
So you had some example with medicine or person looking. What might be some of the real situations where you need it?
Okay.
For example, I faced myself the problem into some metro stations in Paris. When I went inside the metro and I at least some 10 minutes looking for some station in whole map. So if you have this application, you can simply just put in the map and it's there, you can find it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, going back to a map example, so I mean, alternatively, you could use Google Maps, right, for searching for locations. So I mean, you have some competing technologies for, let's say, paper-based approach. So what is? I mean, in your case, you chose to use a paper map, but didn't you have the internet connection?
In that moment, no. Usually,
but
when you are in the
for using your service, you need internet connection, right, or not?
Not always.
Okay. So that's a value in your case, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have actually one more question from Lauri. You used a little bit less time from presentation, so.
So are you sure that the cameras that we have on the mobile devices are sufficient to actually get enough resolution to identify these stations you told about?
Actually, nowadays everybody knows that the camera that we have on our devices is quite good, but it's still developing and it could be done, I think. Nothing is impossible.
Okay, thank you for the questions, judges, and let's move to the next team. Good work. You're looking for Flash? Rustam is not from Estonia, so he probably uses different type of keyboard, and sometimes you might, if you're using another keyboard, and then it's you don't find the symbols. So, okay. So are you ready to present? Okay, let's start the time. Go.
Hello everyone, my name is Irina, and I would like to ask how many of you have children or know someone who has? Okay, quite a lot, thank you. The thing is that in Europe, on average, there are about 420,000 newborns each month. And around 30% of parents with children, they tend to use nanny services. But the problem is that when you want to get a nanny, you have to arrange it 2 or 3 weeks beforehand. And even then, it's not always possible. So people with children often have to skip social events because simply there is no one to stay with the baby. And we have created an app that would allow parents to get proven and high qualified, trustworthy babysitters in fast and easy way. Where is the Nanny is our solution to help parents to find top-rated babysitters in their neighborhood. So it's very easy. You have simply to log in, search for a nanny based on your location, then choose preferable candidate based on background check, CPR training, and also parents review. And then you simply book, pay online, and that's it. It's fast, easy, you're ready to go. And in contrast to other services, we help parents to find nanny when it's urgent, when, let's say, you need it tomorrow or even today. We plan to focus on European countries, starting one by one. And our target groups are people with children, of course, and high qualified nannies. Also, our business model includes charging a percent when payment is made. Our team has experience in startups, and we have all necessary skills to make this project successful. We have iOS developer Rustam, who has more than 5 years of professional experience. We have backend developer Evgeny, whose mother actually was working as a nanny for 10 years. We have front-end developer Dan, and developer who owns marketing company Artur. And as for myself, I am business analyst. So if you want to see your friends who have babies more often, please go to our webpage, spread the word in social network. Again, my name is Irina, our company is Where is the Nanny, and we help parents to say yes to whatever plans come in. Thank you for your attention.
Very good work on the presentation. Let's hear the questions from the judges.
Good point, good use case. You talked about business model. So you plan also make transactions through your system between nannies and parents.
Exactly.
And you plan to defend their monetary information inside
of course,
your system.
privacy policy, yeah.
How you will authenticate nannies, how you will authenticate parents, and how you make sure that those people are the people who are actually registered.
Mm-hmm. So the thing is, to register as a nanny or from parent side, you have to fill application where you will put your account number, and also in nanny's case, we require a certificate, particular that actually nannies receive, that you're a high qualified nanny, not some stranger from the street. So that's how we plan to do it.
So they will send you their personal information, and you will keep it all in your app, all in your databases.
Yes, but it's private information, so obviously it's not shared.
And what if accident happens and then something comes out? You will be responsible for actually being guilty that you provided wrong information to parents, for example.
Well, that's our purpose it's our aim to make this information safe. And yeah, of course we will be responsible in case anything happens. But we will hope that nothing will.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, from business side, I understand you're trying to build some sort of trust environment, because I will personally never trust my child to a foreign, let's say to some stranger. So tell me more about the mechanism what you're using to bootstrap your system. Because initially you don't have nothing, right?
Well, the thing is that's we also were thinking about when it's your child, you want not just some stranger to look after it. You want everything to be perfect, and you really need to trust this person. So that's why we, again, require this particular certificate. There is a rating based on parents' review, also different trainings upload, experience, if this answers the question.
But initially you don't have any ratings. So, I mean, where do you get the ratings for your, let's say, nannies?
Okay, initially from very start, we you can choose based on certificates, based on previous experience, and then, of course, with some time, the rating will come up.
If I found a nanny through your system, what should motivate me to come back, like the other day? Why shouldn't I just call the same nanny?
Well, technically you can, but the thing is that, again, our target group are people who need it urgent. So, for example, this nanny might not be available next time, for example, you know, and you will use services of another one.
A question about recommendations. So there was some evaluation of the nannies, but probably people don't care about what everybody else thinks. They care about what their friends think who have actually had contact. So does your app actually support something distinguished rating? So distinguished kind of rating of people who I actually care about?
Yeah, we're planning to implement it, but also we were thinking to implement a video, short video from nannies, like 10 seconds, 30 seconds. So the person wouldn't just see the picture, but also, you know, have some kind of bigger connection already from the start. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Your time is up. Okay. Next team is WordStorm. Yeah, can you turn on the music? Do you have a clicker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry. Okay. Hello. My name is René, and I'm from WordStorm. I was making a puzzle the other day, and I thought to myself, I wish I could do this with my friends. And then I had an idea that I should make an app that I can solve a puzzle with my friends and competing against them. Now, our app, WordStorm, lets you create a story with your friends. And each player has to contribute a word that starts with a random letter given to them at a limited time. So you're kind of forced to use some words, and the story will be funny. What's the benefits for the people? Well, people will learn to express themselves better. They will probably enlarge their vocabulary, and it's fun overall. We're going to integrate it into a chat system like Facebook Messenger or Skype, so it will be easy access to everyone who wants to, and it will be in a community that's already there, so you don't have to invite your friends or anything. That's the fun side of the application. Now, what happens on the background? We're gonna teach a computer how to formulate sentences using the data inserted by the people. Now, we can also predict user input because we have the word that the letter, that the sentence, sorry, we have the letter that the sentence has to start with. And now we can take the statistics, what words were used the most, and we have that data, and that's very good data to social study groups and organizations. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. So let's have questions from the judges now.
Can you talk a little bit more about your technical solution? Have you done anything, or is it just a mock-up and proof of concept?
At the moment, it's mostly just the mock-up. The concept didn't come out working yet, so we decided to leave it at the moment.
How big is your team?
Oh, sorry, forgot to mention that. Our team consists of 3 people, me and 2 others. Sorry, I'm nervous a little.
No worries.
How do you plan to onboard users, or how do your users find you?
As I said, we plan to integrate it into a working chat system, like Skype Messenger or WhatsApp or something like that.
Have you asked Skype leaders here, are they willing to do that?
They seemed positive, although we haven't asked them yet.
Okay, thanks.
Did you do some early testing of user interest? Is it attractive enough for the users, and for whom? Which kind of users? Who's your target group?
We had some positive feedback from the participants and the mentors here, but we haven't done any real testing yet because we don't even have a prototype working.
Have you thought about doing kind of voice recognition so that it doesn't have to be typed, but can actually be done with voice?
We thought about it, but we didn't contribute to it at the moment. It's a future solution, maybe.
Okay, thank you for the questions, and good work. Let's move on now. Let's move on now to the final project called BotMobile. So they need some time to set it up, so they have a special system. So let's give them the time.
It's working? Yeah, it's working. I guess I can start.
There is a little wheel in front of here, so they're going to do some action as well. Let me know when you're ready to show something on the screen.
I think I can start talking before we get the screen running. So not to waste your time.
It's up to you, so let's start the time now.
Hi, I'm Ardi, and I'd like to tell you about the project that we were working on this weekend. So me and my friends from University of Tartu, we were working on a self-driving car simulator called BotMobile. So what is BotMobile? BotMobile is an artificial intelligence based on reinforcement learning and machine learning algorithms that learns to control a car in a video game. What is the purpose of this thing? The purpose of this thing is to demonstrate to people firsthand how such a smart system can learn simply by trial and error. And where is it used? It is used in science exhibitions, in science museums, such as the Ha Center in Tartu. So let's get on and let's see how this thing actually works. First of all, you notice that we have a wheel in here. This wheel can be turned by this AI. The AI can move the wheel left and right. But whenever the AI gets into trouble, for example, in the early stages of training, the system selects the direction where to go completely randomly. So whenever it gets into trouble, the human can take control and move the wheel himself. A bit later, after a few minutes of training, the system is capable of driving on its own. It is still moving kind of shakily, it goes left and right a lot, but is capable of passing a few curves on its own. And you can see that the wheel gives the feedback of what the AI is actually doing right now. So you can put your hands on the wheel and you can kind of sense it. Okay, and finally, after a bit more learning, the system will drive smoothly, fast, and without ever hitting the walls. So thank you for your attention, and if you have questions, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Let's have questions from judges.
So in this case, what are you actually doing? Are you doing image recognition, or where is the input coming to the AI?
Yeah. There are 19 sensors, virtual sensors, that measure the distance, where is the end of the track in this direction.
It's very cool, but what do you plan to use it for? What's the use case or business case?
The main purpose is educational, so people would get an intuition, an understanding of how these things can learn, how reinforcement learning works, how machine learning works, and how, yes, basically by trial and error, the system that is initially completely random can learn to do something that is meaningful, something that's coherent.
Just a few words. We as a scientists need to showcase our work to get funding for ourselves as well. So this is something we do science related to artificial intelligence, and we thought that self-driving car might be a good showcase of what kind of science we do.
Did you invent yourself this learning algorithm, or you use some ready components?
Basically, the algorithms are published, scientific publications, right? And there are also ready-made tools. We're using artificial neural networks. Packages are made for Python, so we don't really calculate the derivatives ourselves. There are programs for that.
The algorithm we are using is the deep reinforcement learning, which is the same algorithm that was used to beat the human in the game Go, if you observe the latest news.
What have you achieved during this hackathon?
Well, we connected the rally environment. We implemented the neural network. We implemented the communication between the two. And basically, we looked for parameters that allow for this learning to work.
So you have actually a deep network here?
Yes.
And you are actually showing how you train a deep network. Is this what you are doing?
Yes. We are using, it's not very deep. It's few layers only. But yes, we are showing how the network trains and how it feels when it has trained halfway and it's not finished yet.
To be honest, I didn't understand the good educational aspect, so the learning aspect, but I understood that actually the mechanism that you're proposing could be used for, let's say, learning how to drive a car, and I think that's a business case in your case. So maybe you could rather pitch on that.
Yes, this could possibly be used also in driving schools or, say, training pilots, like race car pilots.
Okay, but regarding from that perspective, would you see that within a year, I mean, if you would concentrate on that project, you will trust the human behind within that car?
I think there is a lot of work to be done yet. In this game, it's much simpler because those sensors give you very useful information, like the distance to the edge of the track. So they do the half of the work for you, but if you do it actually, the sensors give you distance to the objects, and you have to come up with the shape of the track yourself.
One more question. You visualize a little bit what your network is doing. Have you thought of other ways of visualizing how your learning progresses?
Yes, there is one visualization which is not enabled right now, which basically says like the priorities for different actions, like how probably it would like to turn left or right or press acceleration or brake. So these can be visualized as well with bar graphs, but this is not enabled here.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. I personally think that the educational value is here is that soon our sons and daughters don't need to play computer games themselves because the computer games will be playing themselves. So, and
pay the game, so
yeah,
lots of bots who beat your kid.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. So this was our last presentation or last demo, and now it's time to have a 30 minutes intermission. During that time, the judges will be deciding who is the winner of the hackathon and other awards. And please, you also have a role in here. Go and vote for your favorite team. I leave the list of the teams here if you want to kind of reference which one did you like most. Outside, there will be cups for each team, and you can put the token there inside. Yes. Sorry? You vote outside in the hallway. Okay, thank you very much. See you in 30 minutes. Hello, well, welcome everybody back. Hackathon is a you know, it's a nice thing to have. It's a nice event to organize, but it's also kind of a thing with a lot of moving parts, and you hope you get everything right. And so far we had been in a really, really nicely scheduled. Only place where I failed was predicting of how long it will take time to choose the winners. So I'm sorry about that it went a little bit longer. I hope you had good time and good conversations and good route for the team that you liked most. So before we, okay, so the hackathon winner is, well, I'm not going to say that yet. So first I want to thank everybody who made this event possible. So it was a big effort from a lot of people. First of all, of course, we had our main sponsors are Skype and Microsoft, and then HITSA and this program StudyITin.ee. They made this all possible. So big thank you to both organizations. Yeah. Next up, we had additional sponsors coming in, helping to make this event great. So, of course, IT College. We had a really great time here. I really enjoyed having a hackathon here. It was really inspiring place. So I think a lot of the kudos for good presentations and interesting ideas goes to the IT College here. Thank you. And our neighbors here in this area, Technopol, they provided part of the main prize. So thank you to them as well. Thank you. And we managed to attract a few additional sponsors who came in with some of the prizes. So Latitude 59 conference, ITL with Rocket event tickets, and Tech Sisters with the tickets for their event. Thank you. Okay, I want to thank judges. It was a hard work, but you did it really well, and it was a really, really interesting conversations. I personally enjoy the judges' room conversations most, but mostly because I get to hear them and nobody else does. So and I'm not going to say anything what went on there, except for the result. So thank you, Philippe, Kaspar, Trine, Lauri, Johan, and Pep. Thank you. Then we had mentors from Skype. We had a lot of them. Some of them helped us with the pre-event at the Skype office, and most of you were here yesterday and today and gave guidance to the team. So thank you, Skype mentors. And they are the guys with the blue shirts, so they are among you. Thank you very much. So, of course, we had some expert help for pitch guidance from Gleb Maltsev from Stoneful. Please stand up. And Elise Sass as well from Microsoft, who couldn't be here at the moment, but they both made the teams grow a lot. So there were few tears and then few hard feelings, but in the end, everybody was better. And I hope you saw that in the presentations, that they were really, really awesome. And we also had an inspirational speaker last night, was Kristel Viidik from Testlio. It's an Estonian startup that was started in a hackathon and is a company that employs people both in the United States and Estonia and has 32 employees. So, and she comes from the IT College, actually. She's a graduate of IT College. Okay, audio and video. We had a team who helped kind of record this event in a visual way. We had Maido, our Skype designer, as a photographer. Thank you, Maido. We had our videographer, Joseph Dunnigan. Yeah. You check out the website, the Facebook page for the event, and we will post the results there. Maido is a little bit quicker. Joseph will put together this event into 3 minutes in 1 week or something like that. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you have seen the last year's video, which was awesome, which was done by another team. I want to thank Yuri Tretyakov from IT College. He's in the back in the room there in the booth for making our sound work here and other electronical things that we needed working here in the IT College. And then I want to thank volunteers Ilya Andreev, who is next to Yuri there, and his colleagues who are manning the cameras for making the live broadcast possible. Thank you very much. And we also had volunteers helping us. We had a few of my dear colleagues from Skype helping to register people in, Joanna and Sandra, who are not here. Then we had Christian. Where is Christian? He's probably finding people who are not here. So he was using the loudspeaker just a few minutes ago. We had Matthias Luik, who is sleeping right now because he was awake all last night, making sure that nothing bad happens and everybody gets in and out. And we had also Mart. Mart, are you here? Mart, okay, he came back. He didn't sleep at Friday night, so thank you to them. And Eva Mallane, who helped to Joe and then kind of capture what's going on here. Eva, where are you? He's also there. So they're still working. So big thanks to the volunteers. Thank you. So such a good volunteers. None of them are here. Still working. And then we had an event team who kind of coordinated all this thing. We had Philip from Skype side helping to coordinate, Marili Hendriksson from Hitsa, Emilia Mallane, my assistant, organizing this and keeping track of everything. Yeah. Then we have an event team from Hype. It's Neeme Kari, who is not here at the moment, Christina, who is also out there still working, Kati Kaal, who helped to organize, and myself also working with Hype and Skype to help this event make possible. Okay, so, and the winner is, not yet, final guidance to the team. So please leave your rooms clean when you leave. Going forward with the team, so, tomorrow morning you realize, hey, we are not a hackathon anymore. We are back in the real world. So you need to decide if you want to continue or not, so you have this clarity about this. And, statistically speaking, most of the hackathon teams don't go forward. So don't feel bad about it if you feel like, it was great, but let's leave it at that. But some of them do, and become successful companies, for example. So decide this pretty soon, so you know, if you have any commitments with that project or not anymore. Set the team agreement if you decide to go forward of, how do you do that, who's going to do what, and, if once you get into legal questions of, what's the ownership going to be or something like that, if you think that's important, and decide on IP, if you feel what you created was really worth protecting. Keep up the energy. So you showed really good effort here, and you did awesome things, and changed courses, and then learned and grew. So it all takes energy. Make sure you continue with that, and keep hacking. Go to hackathons. Come back next year. Apply for next year's hackathon, or go to other places. So keep doing that, and not only during the hackathons, but in your life, see where you can grow and where you can make a beneficial shortcuts and do a better job in your life. Okay, and most important, stay awesome. So now the prizes, and the winner is, well, not yet. First up, we want to recognize some of the women who came to this event. We had almost half of them. Some of them stood out, and we have a prize for them. The prize is a voucher to the Tech Sisters event. This is an event that's happening in Estonia, a regular event. It's a free event, but it's very popular. So the tickets run out really fast, and you have reserved seats there. And we have a few people there. First up, I'm going to call up Angelina Prokopenko. Congratulations, yeah. Okay, please stay here. Next up, we have Laura Kallas. Oh, sorry. Congratulations. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Then we have Roxolana Sliusar. Aitäh. And Valentina Zapp. Okay, big applause to the sisters in tech. Oh, sorry, I missed one. It's not on the slide, my bad. So it's Valeria Rusakova. Sorry about that. Congratulations. Okay, so big applause to these brave girls. Yeah. Thank you. Next up, okay, you can go back. Maybe you'll come back, maybe not, we'll see. Next up, we want to recognize a few of the engineers who did really, really hard work here, and that mentors noticed, and other people here. So first up, we have Panagiota Sachi. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, sorry, little hiccup. To give this award, I give to Dimitri Mikhailov. So to say a few words.
Yes, hi. I was really excited. I got a chance to give awards to engineers. You can stay. Because I know from my life that engineers are the ones who usually stay in the background. They sit in their cave and just saying, why doesn't it work? Click, click. So, and usually during the presentations, all the fame goes to marketing people and business development. So I'm really happy we can get some people out from the cave and give the awards. So, please.
Yeah, first up, Panagiota. So, stay here, please. Next up is Robert Targis. Robert. And a third award goes to Artur Luik. Artur. Okay. And finally, the award that you will get is each you will get ticket to the Latitude 59 conference in Tallinn in May, so which is a startup conference. And yeah, so here we go. Congratulations. Yeah, you need to come back to Tallinn then, Panagiota. And you too, Robert. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, can you? Okay, next up is the team Came Prepared. So this is an award we want to give to team that stood out by doing some previous work and some work that the judges really appreciated and keep continued making progress here. To give out this award, we have Pep Kingas. So, a few comments, please.
Yes, so this year there were very, very few projects which actually came with some extra efforts which has been done to preparations. But anyway, we figured out one which was standing out from those projects. And I'm also happy to learn that that team has been preparing for years for that event here. And the team is called BotMobile.
And as an award, they will get a ticket to the Rocket concert. Tambet Mathisen, yeah, thank you, and Surakli Isaac Sakratse. Congratulations. So please stand, look for the camera. No, come back, let's have a great picture with Pep. Okay, thank you very much. So next up is 0 to 100 in 48 hours. So this is to a team that started from scratch and then achieved in this short time really something that the judges thought stood out as a short time effort. To give this award was Johan. So please, here's the microphone.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't have prizes for everybody. We had to choose. And there were many quite good projects who we wanted to give the prize, but then the one particular team stood out because they had a working app that they could demo, and it actually looked very native, and then it in the end appeared not to be native at all, which is good. But so there are several good parts to it, so please.
Yeah. Recify.
Recify.
So, René? Okay, ticket as well, Rocket ticket. Then Seam, congratulations. Roberts, again, congratulations. And Hendrik, yeah, so, applause please. Then there was People's Choice Award winner. You voted and you did a good job. I actually don't know how many votes there was. I guess probably, I hope all of you voted, so it's probably about 100. So thank you for that. It's really helpful. I was informed that the winner was won with a great margin, or was well ahead of the other teams. So I'll be doing giving the awards. I think this. I really liked the way this team worked and grew and was got some maybe feedbacks of kind of how to improve, and then that was a bit delivered sometimes really directly. So but they still incorporated that. So I'm really happy that you people like what you did. So the winner of the People's Choice Award is Triducation. Angelina Prokopenko, Panagiota Sachi, Roxolana Slivsar, Valentina Chap, Valeria Rusakova. Angelina, yeah. Valeria, yeah. Valentina, yeah. Roxolana, and Panagiota. Congratulations. So good work. Thank you very much. Okay, then we have the Skype Award. Skype Award was chosen by the mentors, and they saw what the teams have done, and thought who did the best work there, and which related to the work that we do at Skype. And to give this award is Claudius Hendricks, our community manager. So thank you.
So we were a little bit biased, and I think you probably already know where we're heading, because we had one project that was very close to our heart, because it kind of enhanced communications, conversations, and made them more lively. So this is something that we're working towards, and we're looking forward to talk again, to listen together.
Yeah. Herman Breus, Nesila Selik, timer to file. Congratulations. German. Mesilas, Taimur. And as an award, main thing is like you can have some volleyball, play together, yeah. Okay, and then also cool suspenders, Skype suspenders, nice cup, rise and shine, and battery back. And also visit to the Skype office and meeting with the engineers there to get additional feedback on your project. So, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Okay, good work, guys. So next up is the Microsoft Award. To give out this award is Kaspar Hanni, our judge from Microsoft.
Thank you. And on behalf of Microsoft, I would really like to thank the teams who used different Microsoft technologies, such as development tools or cloud services or other applications. And it was not actually an easy choice at all, or the easy selection at all for the prize, because a number of teams did exactly that. And the winner is, but first, I would like to show the award. So for the team, there are 2 of those fabulous big screen phones, and maybe the first task would be for the team to find out how to exactly share that. And plus, we have a special visit for you to our Tallinn office, and I think it will be good fun. So the winner is Copo.
Gretelis Kalev, Laura Kallas, Laura Leon, and Mari-Liis Oldea. Congratulations. Laura, congratulations. Laura, Mari-Liis, and Gretelis. So, and here are the awards. Congratulations. Yeah. And afterwards, go talk to Emilia. She wants to have some paperwork. Yep. So congratulations, girls. That was great. Thank you. Next, we have an award from StudyITin.ee, and to give it out is Lauri from IT College. I'm already forgetting where I am.
Hi. So Hitsa will be giving away an award for the team whose project was most relevant to education. And the winner is... Right. It's written here as well. The winner is UniPal.
design or hardware programming. So it's up to you to decide, and please let the ITSA team know, and I'm going to give the rest of the bags as well. So congratulations, guys. Yeah, so sorry, I messed up the microphone as well. Good work letting me know, guys. Thank you. So the hackathon winner will be announced by Philip Seljanko, and Triin Mahlakõiv, so please come here. Maybe you'll talk why this team got, and I'll talk what they will get, and then we'll announce who the winner is, okay?
Yes, let's do it that way. So it was a very hard decision. Lots of good teams, lots of good people. And please remember, whatever name we say in a few seconds, hackathon is not about prizes. Hackathon is about experience. The experience you got from those 2.5 days. So don't be disappointed. Don't be nervous. If you don't get it now, you get it next time. For us, I hope it was very hard, but the right decision. And Paul, please talk what will be the prize, but don't show those yet.
Okay, so the main prize is Team Adventure. So they will get to choose, kind of be together to go to some adventure in Tallinn and then to enjoy and have a good time. And then from Technopol, there is a 500 euros worth of mentoring for the team. So, and the winner is?
And the winner is free education. Congratulations, please come on stage.
Yeah. Panagiota. Yeah. Woo! Congratulations. Yeah. Valentina. Yeah. Congratulations. Angelina. Yeah. Congratulations. Roxolana. Yeah. And Valeria. Congratulations. Yeah. Can you go on the other side? Yeah.
And also a few final words from Trin from Technopol.
Sorry. The team was amazing. Of course, as a woman, I'm very happy that the team girl won, but we also looked at the business potential, and by the fact many of you had thought about the users, I was glad to see that you have an inch or idea who your users will be, how you're going to make money, and the prize mentoring hours from Technopol will give you even more advice how to pursue in the future. Thank you.
You can go now. Congratulations again. Yeah. What? Yeah, keep that. Yeah. Okay, so I'll give final words to Philippe to conclude the event.
Thank you. I would like to thank you all, participants. You did a great job. I've seen you doing fantastic things. Keep it up. I would like to thank all the mentors for their great help. They solved lots of issues. They were fantastic. Also, I would like to say very grateful thank you to all the judges. It was very hard. It was a tough work, but we did it. And also, thank you to the public. You were fantastic. Thank you for coming, and hope to see you next time. And before we leave, we have one more special thank you. Paul, Emilia, please come here. As a great organizers, you did a fantastic job, and from our side, we'd like to thank you and give you some small prizes. Marley?
Thank you.
And with that, I would like to give the word to Paul.
Yeah,
please.
Well, thank you, Philippe, and thank you for the awards, and thank you everybody for coming. I don't have much to say. I wanted to just say that it wasn't only me and Emilia. I showed the rest of the team, and also Philippe and Marili did a lot of work and figuring out how to do it, how to improve the event over from last year and do it better this year. And now we're going to go back and figure out how we're going to do it even better next year. So thank you everybody for coming, and see you next year. Woo! There is cake outside? Anyway, you can hear it without the microphone. There is a cake outside. Go get some cake.